Not exactly your first time doing Strade Bianche, so you know a bit of it. What is special with Strade Bianche?
Yeah, not my first time, but for sure it always feels like a first time. You know, last year was a bit more, it was raining, so I couldn't really see where I was going. But yeah, Strade is always a beautiful race. It's a bit of gravel, so it's a bit of my background of mountain biking. But yeah, very excited to be here. The weather's beautiful and really looking forward to getting a bit dusty.
Ready for a lot of dust? Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it changes a bit in the sport to just have, we have the classics of cobbles and it's always nice to have a bit something different. There's more sectors this year, so it's very exciting and yeah, I do like it and I like the toughness of it and the race is going to be hard, so I'm really looking forward to it.
What kind of scenario do you expect with so many favorites or potential winners?
Yeah, I think even last year, I think the bunch will relatively get smaller and smaller as we go through the sectors. It's going to be about positioning and I think it's also going to be about who has the legs towards the end. I'm hoping to get I'm hoping that it gets to a small group as we get to the circuit, that it's not too hectic. But yeah, I think it's going to be a small group and maybe one or two riders, we'll see.
You've won this race as a rider, you've won this race as a DS, and you come back as a rider. Is that a special feeling?
Yeah, I think it's special. It's a special race anyway. And for me it was also great to win it the first time as a sport director. I remember really well. But yeah, now I race myself again, so it's for me this is a really nice race to do.
So your team has won the past 4 editions. Is it more complicated this year?
It's more complicated, yeah. We have a different team and normally we started as the really big favorites and I think this year is a bit different, but we're going to try anyway. So.
More complicated but more interesting as well?
I think so, yes. Will be an interesting race, hopefully.
Thank you. 9 years ago you've won this race with the rainbow jersey. You're one of the 3 riders who won it with the rainbow jersey. Is that one of your best memories?
Yeah, I didn't realise it was so long ago. But yeah, it's definitely a very special race to win, and of course anything you win in a rainbow is more special.
And how special is it to do it for the last time?
Really nice, yeah. I'm really proud of the career I've had, to be on the start line now in women's cycling, to see the development of this race, to see how competitive it is. Yeah, it's going to be extremely special but also extremely hard.
What's the hope today?
To play the game, to protect my teammates as long as possible and hopefully have enough numbers in the final that we can have an influence.
You see one favourite, many favourites?
I think it's really open. I think Elisa Longo-Borghini is going to be hard to beat. She's in really good form, she's Italian. And then of course you have the usual favourites. But I think it's going to be an interesting race. Thanks.
Bye. Do you consider Strade Bianche one of the best races in the year?
Yes, it's a very nice one of a kind. Only Strade is really like this, special. So yeah, it's a special one.
What is special this year that you are no longer all the best in the same team?
Yeah, that's true. It's nice that it's a bit spread now, and I think we're going to see some fireworks on the road.
Do you see today an opportunity to show that the women's race can be better than the men if the men is won before it starts?
Yeah, who knows? I think for us it's still a question who's going to win today, and yeah, we have a lot of strong favorites, so I'm looking forward to battle it out and to give my all for the win together with my teammates, and then we see in the finish line who is the lucky one.
Is it more tactical?
Yes, for sure it's tactical, and I think also the team's getting stronger in width, so it's good to see.
Elisa, you've done this race 8 times and your worst result was 8. How much do you like this race?
Yeah, I love this race. For me it's not only a race, but it's just an amazing event, riding through an amazing landscape, history and art, and especially when you go up on Santa Caterina I always got thrills because you basically ride through history, and it's incredible for me. It's just an amazing feeling.
You have changed team. How much do you think the different changes of teams among the best riders can change today's race?
Yeah, surely it can lead to some different dynamics in the race, especially also because the parkour has slightly changed. So I'm curious to see what's going on today.
Do you expect a more tactical race than usual?
To be honest, I expect more an aggressive race, but yeah, we will see.
Grazie, bocca al lupo.